like extrapolating and like seeing what the ecology was like what actual like animals and plants were there at the time.
So that question, in case some people didn't hear, was just about how we're going to take the information that we have now and possibly extrapolate specifically the distributions of which species were in which parts of the areas that we've been studying. And it does bear mentioning that this is a continuing project and it will probably be done in a couple of years. So the main things that are going to have to be done before we can do that are soil analysis, which will give greater insight to the kinds of plants, and that'll give greater insight to the kinds of animals that live there. So some of it's anecdotal, but some of it's also systematic, and that's just a part of the project that has yet to be done.
Are there other old maps or old records related to the coastal seascape or riverscape, for that matter, around New York City, which would give evidence about changes that have come to the local water bodies that were never on land, like dredging and changing of channels? And would that be a suitable target for another project to look at the history? Is that something you guys encountered?
Definitely, especially in Jamaica Bay, northwestern portion of the bay, Canarsie Pole. It was pretty puzzling. We were presenting some of our data one week and comparing our work to a modern satellite map, and all of a sudden we see this huge marsh over here that was not there in our maps. And did some research, we found out it was completely from dredging almost, over a pretty short portion of time too. It's shown on one map from, we found the expanded area on our modern satellite maps, and in 1891 there was no such thing then. So definitely, our maps definitely show things like that. So. Yes, yeah.
Does anybody know where where was being taken out from the Second Avenue subway? Is that building another island? Or?
Just speaking to that, usually clean dredge material can be used for habitat recreation. So if they do have a sizable amount of dredge material, they'll actually probably seriously consider using it in Jamaica Bay to rebuild some of the wetlands, because that's one of the issues that Jamaica Bay is facing right now with the loss of wetlands.